Come on in, amazing little bugs. I am in Dallas. I'm not cooking. I'm so tired. What you all doing? I'm just chilling right now before I get up and go take my shower. But baby, oh, I can see comments. I can see the comments now. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm excited. Maquita, Carla, Clara, Brenda, Tiffany, Anthony, Brenda Lee. Come on now. Latanya, that's me. Hey, boo, baby, I have not given you, but you know my surgery. So, hey, Latanya, that's me. Did you get your seasonings, boo? I know you did. I know you did. Sherelle, Denise. Oh, let me see. I'm so sleepy. I can't even keep up. Denise, Sherelle again. Oh, these comments right here. I see you, Latanya. That's me, girl. Latanya, that's me, has been around for a long time. Candy, well, hold on. Wait a minute. Candy Red, what's happening? What you doing? Can somebody come and take a look at this? Come and take a look at Candy Red. Much love to you, Candy Red girl. I'm so tired. I'm tired. I've been hanging around up in here. I'm at Lisa's place. I'm in Dallas, baby, because you all know I'm in Dallas now. Baby, but I got to tell y'all something. But I can't tell y'all right now. Ooh, I got some gossip. I got some gossip for y'all. I can't tell y'all right now. Whew, Lord have mercy. I probably should have closed the door. But them little dogs up in there, Archie Collins. No, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This real though. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. So when I got here today, I got here about 5 o'clock today. So the first thing I did when I came here, I ain't even worried about taking the chitlins out the car and all that because they were still frozen, right? Lisa wants some chitlins, so I'm gonna clean chitlins tomorrow. I told her that I didn't want to clean the chitlins. She was like, "Well, you could sit on a stool." And what stool? I want her to help me clean the chitlins. No, she want to lay in the bed. So anyway, I'm about to tell y'all some gossip. Now this real gossip though, for real. So I come here today. I gotta sit up for this one right here. Hold on. Y'all want to hear the gossip? Well, I got some gossip for y'all. Whoo, Lord have mercy. I gotta close the door. Cause I don't want I gotta close the door real quick. I got some gossip. Y'all better stay here for the gossip. Stay for the gossip, because I'm about to bring some gossip to you all when it comes to these dogs. So you all know I have a puppy here. So at least I still have like 4 puppies here. Baby, let me tell y'all the gossip. I had some gossip. I had some gossip. This doggy gossip, okay? Baby, let me tell y'all what happened. Terry, hey Arkita, we are here. Say it, Mary. I'm trying to say it, but I almost can't get it out. Baby, I've been laughing so hard, I had to snatch my lashes off, for real. I had to take my lashes off because this was so funny. For real. After I realized what was going on. Okay, so I come here. I wasn't even here 10 minutes. So so y'all know I want to see my little dog, right? My little Frankie B. So Archie go out there to go get the little dogs and bring the little cage in here and everything. Bring the little. I wasn't even here 10 minutes. So this is a shame. This is so pitiful. So I sitting here. I sat on the little chair over there. Show y'all where I was sitting. I was sitting right over there on that chair, sitting right there. See that chair right there? So Archie had the nerves to bring the little dogs in here. He's showing me little Frankie and everything. And I said, oh, yeah, I just can't wait to take my little puppy home with me and all that. So, he brought the cages. He brought them in here with the cages, right? So he brought them in here with the cages. So I'm just sitting there, and then all of a sudden, I see one of the dogs go over like that, right? Couldn't hardly stand up, right? Leaned over again, came back that way. So I said, Archie, there's something wrong with these dogs up in here. He said, no, Marion, it ain't nothing wrong with them dogs. He said, no, Marion, ain't nothing wrong. There's not nothing wrong. He said, ain't nothing wrong with them dogs. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it and try to talk proper for you all or anything. He said, no, Marion, ain't nothing wrong with those dogs. So I said, Archie, you might want to come and look at this dog right here. So they had another guest here, and she came in, and I said, I told you all, y'all need to get them dogs their shots. Well, you should have been. They waiting on me to come get the dogs the shots, right? So I'm like, what's wrong with that dog? That dog limping over and all that. I said, why is this dog limping over? He said, Marion, there's not nothing wrong with that dog. I said, Archie, is something wrong with that dog? That dog, do that dog have Bravo? I said, because if that dog had Bravo, take all these other dogs out there with that out of the cage with that dog. Baby. I'm telling you all right now, this real talk now. This not nothing make believe or anything. This real. If I could have had a video on this, but I was so worried about the little puppies, and so I'm looking at the dog again, and I said, Archie, I said, now I ain't never tell you all this story though, for real. I ain't never tell y'all this story. But I had a little puppy. And a lot of you all know with my daughter too. So I had to rush that dog to the hospital because this dog was doing the same thing my dog was doing back then. All limped over, going like this, going like that. Couldn't hardly stand up. I'm saying, what's something wrong with this dog right here? I said, Archie. I said, you think that dog might have got a hold to some, you don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all ever seen Chico on Friday? Candy Red, you know what I'm about to say? Have you all ever seen Chico on Friday? Chico on Friday. What's his name? Chico. Baby. That dog was higher than a kite. When I tell you that dog was high, that dog was high. That dog done got a hold to one of Archie's, what y'all call them, roaches or whatever, buds or whatever, because see, I don't do that. That dog was high. Oh, Lordy have mercy. That dog was going this way, going that way. Couldn't hardly sit up, couldn't hardly stand up. I said, what the hell? Then all of a sudden I saw the other dog doing that. I said, Archie, you think that dog might have got a hold to? He said, no, they ain't get a hold of none of my stuff. He had come to find out he kept looking and looking and looking and wondering and wondering and wondering. The dog then got a hold to the butt. I went in there and got the dog some milk. Milk. I said, Archie, you need to put that down. In the beginning, I was thinking the dog had parvo and it was sick and everything because they never did go get the little dogs their little shots. So I went in there and got the dog some milk. Put that dog in the cage by itself because that's the only dog that was doing it at the time. Put that dog in the cage, so I got to gave the dog the milk. And the dog, see now, the dog have parvo, they're not going to drink, they're not going to eat, they're not going to do nothing. So gave the dog some milk, and baby, about 10, 15 minutes later, the dog, Candy Red. The dog's okay now. They in there barking like crazy. They was up in here with me at first. I'm going to say it just like this. I put their ass out of here. They in there barking like crazy. Hold on. That's Candy Red. Hold on, Candy. I'm trying to add you right now. I hope it come through. Oh, why do they do that? When you say couldn't stand up. It's not letting you come through, Candy. I don't why they do that. I'm trying to I added you and it's still not doing it. Go out and come back in and try to do it again. You ever seen that movie Friday? That movie Friday when Chico got a hold of that stuff for real. I'm not playing. That dog was this way and that way. I sat in that chair over there for about 15 minutes looking at that dog. Okay, it's not going through, Candy. I see what you said. You tried to come into my live. Let me see if I can. It's not letting it. Let me see. Hold on. Even if I try to type your name in, it's not letting me do it. Wow. Well, last night I couldn't see any comments, so I feel good about the comments. But them dogs know I'm talking about their. I'm telling you, the dogs, Candy, it's not letting you come through. Try it again, boo. But baby, when I tell you those dogs had us going up in here, that dog was going from side to side. And so, and I knew what happened. Let me tell you, because I don't know if y'all know, about a year ago, when I bought that other little dog I had, and I was over to my daughter Carolyn's house, I ain't tell y'all everything that went on with that dog. I had to rush that dog to the hospital, and it cost me almost $500 because I thought that dog had parvo, and I actually really had that dog had shot. When it took the dog to get my dog to get shots. That dog did the same thing. So I told Archie, I said, Archie, that dog doing the same thing that my dog did along to my little puppy did, not Diva, but that little puppy Eva. Remember some of you all remember Puff, puff, pass. I know, right? What the heck? So remember the little dog Eva that I had? That dog did the same thing. Got a hold to something at curling house and and got and I rushed that dog to the hospital. That cost me almost $500 to get that dog examined. So the doctor came out and he said, "Well, do you think the dog might have got a hold to something?" And I said, "No, that dog didn't get a hold to anything." I said, "No." He said, "Well, where were?" He asked me something about where was I or whatever, and I said that I was at home. I was at my daughter's place. Baby, they went back again and tested. They went and ran some more tests on that little puppy. That puppy had that in his in her system. Yes, she did. She had it in her system. They, oh, Candy, them dogs was doing that. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Did you thought I was getting ready to say that? Is that what you thought I was getting ready to say, Candy? Girl, that's what they was doing. So they might have a little problem going on with themselves now. They might be a little confused. They might not know which way to go. you th- Baby, this is so Candy. This is something totally different. But when that dog, they were doing what, Candy? Ooh, this is so funny. This is so funny. But I'm telling you all for real. We spent like an hour and a half on those dogs trying to figure out what was going. Well, it 15 minutes, and then you got to still watch them and see what's going on. So we all sitting at the table, and then all of a sudden, I come back. I'm about to relax and everything, and the dogs are in here. They over there, climbed up over there in two different cages. So soon as I walked back here, them dogs started barking like I don't know what. I said, "What the heck?" The hide done went down. Baby, I better not take them dogs over there to that vet. Well, they can't do anything because when that happened, they gave my dog, my little puppy, and I'm telling you all, it cost me almost $500 because actually thought the puppy, and I know I got the puppy shots. She had her shots, her two sets of shots already. So I'm thinking still, hey, well maybe the dog had a problem. The dog about to pass away. I mean, limped over like these puppies. It wasn't just one. Then all of a sudden, looked at another one of the puppies. That other puppy was going like this and like that. I said, "What the hell? That puppy done got a hold to it." By that time, Archie had went outside to go check his ashtray. Go check his ashtray. Them dogs went and got that stuff out the ashtray and acting like Chico on Friday. Acting like Chico on Friday. Chico! We'll take y'all in there with these puppies real quick. Oh, they good now. They good. They in there barking like crazy. Even Frankie. They got Chico! I put him out. I put him out this room. They weren't staying in here with me. They was not staying in here with me. Hold on, watch out. Watch out. Hey, 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 hey. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, this the one right here that I spotted first. This one right here, that's the one that was limping over in the beginning. Then come this one. Mm-hmm. But look at them now. Oh, they good now. They good now. The high has worn off. Show them. Show them how it's gone. Show them how it's gone, girl. Boy. That's Frankie right there. That's Frankie. That's my baby right there. That's my baby. This the one that I noticed first. Oh, she good now. He good now. Oh, he good. They had the munchies. Oh, and look at Diva. Diva is the grandmother of those puppies. Diva is the grandmother. Hey, 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 hey. We're not going to do all that. You all going outside in the morning because y'all wasn't staying in that room. They back to life now. I put them out that room. Yes, but I was so afraid. I thought that dog was going. Then it dawned on me. It really dawned on me that the dog. Hold on. Y'all look at Diva. Those are Diva's grandbabies. Those puppies are Diva's grandbabies. Yep, they back to reality. Back to reality. Look at them. Mm-mm. Yeah, these are poodles right here. They're poodles. I really love this one right here. This little black one, but he's a boy. And this one right here is the one that I noticed first that had the misfit. But he good now. He good. He good. These baby was this one the one that I noticed second. So that's why they in the cage by themselves because I gave them some milk. They drank some milk. And I was like, oh no, I don't want my dog to get sick. But you know, Diva, she had all her shots, so I wasn't worried about that. Hey, Joyce Cox. Hey, girl. Hey, George. You watching from Chicago? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna let these little dogs. Now I'll stay right there. Archie gonna come get you all in the morning. Okay? Okay? Thank you, Deborah Brown. I'm doing great. LaMarcus, Bryant. Good until the next season. Well, if that milk make them do the number 2, they might need to do number 2. They just might need to do number 2. Let me show you all one more thing. This lady actually had me. They're still frozen, so I'm trying to thaw them out. These chitlins. Look at that. Look at these chitlins. They're still frozen, so it's okay for them to be sitting right here. They froze. This lady wants some chitlins tomorrow. And I tried to tell her that, oh, Lisa, I don't know, because my foot is hurting. She said, well, Marion, you can sit in one of the stools. I'm like, Lisa, come on now. But you know, if you all know me, I'm still going to try to do what I can do. Still going to try to do what I can do. Did she think she have enough fly swatters right here? That's a lot of fly swatters. Whew, Lordy have mercy. I done gave you all a good laugh for tonight. I gave y'all a good laugh. Hold on. Does she think she might have enough fly swatters, baby? Because there's a lot of fly swatters over there. Exactly, Deborah Brown. I'm here all the way until Friday because you all know my daughter and her husband, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving nor Christmas. So I'm not I'm not staying where I can't celebrate. I'm not staying where I can't celebrate. They'll even either do the day before or the day after, but they're not going to do the same day. And I'm a people person. I got to be around people during the holidays because we do so much throughout the year. There's a time and day that we should be able to express our joy, our happiness with everyone that we can. Family, associates. Some of you have friends. I have select few, and I love them. But it's a time of day that we have to enjoy ourselves in life. We actually have to enjoy ourselves in life. No, no, they're not Jehovah's Witness. No, it's just that one year, um, my son-in-law decided that he didn't want to celebrate those days. He didn't want to celebrate Christmas. He didn't want to celebrate any of that. But in raising kids, you know, exactly, Deborah Brown. But I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate. I love, because you all know I love cooking. So it's about coming together, celebrating, because we never know when we're gonna see the next person. We never know. So if it takes for us the worst time to get together when it comes to family and a gathering is when someone passes away. Okay, when someone passes away, then that's when everyone wants to. Oh, well, let's go. I gotta go to the funeral. Blah blah this and that. But you hadn't seen that person in 2 3 years. You haven't talked to them in 5 6 7 months. But then all of a sudden, hey, but if we spend time together, this is the first year without my mom for the holidays, and it's hard. Nancy, what I want you to do is always look at life and saying, life goes on. Read the Bible. God do not want you to sit back and dwell. What he wants you to do is move on and be happy and be joyful. What you can do every time, every year that you can still celebrate your mom's birthday, you can still celebrate your mom's RIP, you can still celebrate those days and be happy and joyful that you can still celebrate your days, those days. There was someone that was on the live, and we were basically talking about something similar to this. And the person said, when a person passes away, there's no more birthdays. Yes, there are birthdays because we will celebrate their birthdays. Okay? We will celebrate their birthday. We will celebrate like we celebrate anniversary. We celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Thanksgiving. We're always going to have a memory of a celebration when it comes to someone passing away. We cannot dwell on the passing. What we have to do is get by that because always remember, you're here. Life goes on, and you have to continue your life. One of the worst things that can happen to a person is they're so hurt inside because they lost their loved one. Because they lost their loved one, the person that they love so much. I love mine also. But in life, I lost my mother, I lost my father, I lost my husband. I lost my sister. I lost another sister. But you know what? In the midst of all of those losings, I knew that I had to continue with life. God put us all through a test. And the test that he put us through is the test that we need to bye bye. And that means keep it going. He wants you to move on. He wants you to move on. Exactly, Monroe. He wants you to move on because I'm going to tell you this. I heard a story where a person got so distressed, was in so, how do I want to put that? The person was so distraught in the passing of a loved one that they loved so much, and they couldn't understand it, and they started doing drugs. Anytime you let the devil take control of you, you never had control of yourself from the beginning. Don't use that for an excuse. That's something that you've been wanting to do. Because no one should ever stoop to that because someone passed away. Because that's not what God wants you to do. He wants you to keep moving. And you're going to keep moving. You celebrate, even though this is your first year without your mother, you celebrate life as if your mother was still here. Don't let anyone see you sweat. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. Hey, Sherelle, thank you. It's okay to cry. We gonna cry. And if a person sit back and say men don't cry, women are the ones who cry. Men cry also. There is no limit to a man nor a woman when it comes to feelings, because we all have feelings. I tell my grandkids all the time. My grandson, like Chef Man, he told me long years ago. He said, "Now I'm gonna have a bunch of girlfriends when I grow up." And I told him, "Why you gonna have all those girlfriends when you grow up? You don't have to have all those girlfriends." I said, "The one thing that you always remember is everyone has a heart. So you break one heart, remember, there's another heart that you can break. And one day someone's going to break your heart. You don't have to have all those girlfriends. Always remember, everyone has feelings. That's why I spend a lot of time by myself. And I don't need no man all around me. I don't want no man to hurt me. We all suffer hurt, loss, and pain. But it's left up to us, gay, to get over that. I have suffered hurt, passing of my father, my mom first. I've suffered hurt when my mom passed away. I suffered hurt when my father passed away. I suffered hurt when my husbands passed away. I suffered hurt when my uncle passed away. But what I did in life, I know that we are supposed to move on. We have to move on. We cannot continue to dwell. And I'm saying this because she mentioned that her the passing of a year ago, and we know it's going to hurt. And I'm not going to tell you that I don't think about my mom. I'm not going to tell you I don't think about my sister. I'm not going to tell you that I don't think about my uncle, my grandfather. I think about them all. But what I think about them and the most high, is they're angels in my heart. Without them sitting back and watching over me, I could never be who I am today. Okay? I believe in angels. Okay? And I believe that they are watching over me. And my mother, my Uncle Frank, my mom, my sister, my sisters. person can sit back all day long and say that there's no God, but there is. We have wisdom. We have mind. My mom had 11 kids. I lost four of my siblings. 11 kids and you lost four. And you have to just keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. We cannot continue to sit back and dwell. I never dwelled. I never dwelled. I put it in God's hands to where I have a heart also. And if you sit back and dwell and you keep thinking about it and you keep thinking about it and you keep thinking about it, it's only going to turn into heartache and pain. And what does heartache and pain turn into? You have to be able to have some type of guidance somewhere in life in order to control your own life, in order to control and to love your life. Because your life, self comes first. You have to love yourself first before you can let anyone else love you through the grace of God. God is the Almighty, Almighty. And that's good. That's great. Where you go, Linda. And you're supposed to miss them. You're supposed to miss them. I will never sit here and tell you that you're not supposed to miss them. I miss my mother. I miss my mother. My mother taught us some great things. We went through a lot. I mean, traveling from state to state in the military, just traveling. My mom used to send us camping every summer when we was kids. There's times that we had to sit at the table a certain way at the table. We couldn't have our hand. I miss all of that. So what I miss, I give it to my grandkids. There's things that we can say. We couldn't say yeah to our mom, to my mom. We couldn't say yeah because she would correct us every moment. Yes, it's not yet. She always said saying yeah was being disrespectful. We had to sit at the table a certain way. So yes, I miss my mother. I miss my mom. I do. I'm not gonna say I don't. And hey, Quan Quan. Hey there, Quan Quan. Oh, you're the only one left. And Catherine, you are supposed to have a great time. You are supposed to. Because trust and believe, they are all looking over you. They are. Trust and believe that. Gay, she missed her mom too. My typo, my mom. I understand what you're saying, Gwendolyn. Hey, Bonita McBride. I'm so happy I could see these comments tonight. Patty, and I bet they wouldn't come back here in a million years. Whew, if I leave here, I wouldn't want to come back here. Oh, Lordy, have mercy. I wouldn't want to come back here. I just want to be, what in life, we win and we lose, okay? But it's left up to us to do our winning, where we're going to come with a win and we're going to come with a lose. But it's left up to us to figure out which one we're going to do. Either we're going to try to be a winner or we just want to be a loser. Which one? I can't answer that for anyone. I can only answer it for myself. I want to win, but the winning that I want it in my own way, not someone else's way. I don't want to be like anyone else. I want to be me. I want to be me and who God set me out to be, and not to sit back and try to downplay, down talk someone. You see, we had like 500 and something people, 500 and something people on here, going up to almost six. See, they don't want to hear positivity. What they want to hear is negativity. Those are the ones who want to hear negativity. If they're not hearing if they're not hearing negativity in the beginning of them coming into the live and them just sitting back, that just goes to show what type of people that we're dealing with in this world. Because anything that we're talking about right now, that is pure positivity. Anyone that lead a page over positivity is something wrong. We can all grow from each other. We don't have to try to be better than no one else. We don't have to try to talk better than anyone else. We don't have to try to be who we're not. Exactly. Exactly, Nikita. Speak the truth. We all wish our moms was here. Hey, Quanqua, I know I wish mine was here. Seriously, I do. But I can't. There's nothing that I can do about that. But keep moving on in life. Keep moving, keep progressing. Because like I said, I know my mom, and I took care of my girl's dad, my girl's dad. I took care of, baby. There's so much that I can say and I could be so proud of, and it's so much how we can teach each other how to be proud of each other. Only thing that we have to do is look, listen, and learn. Look, listen, and learn. Exactly, Barbara. Exactly. But Barbara, I don't want to take. Where did you go, Barbara? Barbara, I'm not. Barbara, Allen, I'm not trying to defame you on what the message that you just put on here. That's why I surprised. I'm trying to read that word that you put right there. Every day, sacrifice every day to make it. Live the right life. All I want to do is. Oh, it went away. Is see Jesus. Barbara, I'm not trying to discourage you, and I bet you go to church, but I'm most definitely not trying to discourage you. But what I want to say is, rather a person do good or they do bad, how, how do we know if they're going to see Jesus or not? Rather a person go to church or they don't go to church, how do we know if they're going to see Jesus or not? I, I don't go to church. God is in my heart. Barbara Allen, all you need is God being in your heart. You don't have to work as hard as you work by trying to prove something to someone. You have to prove it to yourself first. And God, He gonna guide you in that right direction. See, what people think just because they go to church, they're going to heaven. What is heaven? And I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I don't go to church. And I still get my blessings. Okay? I still get my blessings because God has been in my heart for years and years and years and years and years. All it takes is for God to be in your heart. You don't have to try to sacrifice this and try to sacrifice that. You live and be who you are supposed to be and what God set you out to be. No, you. My foot. I'm trying to get my foot right. We just have to live our life. We live our life on a day-to-day basis. Life is not what we always want it to be. Life is what we make it. And this is not my first time letting any viewer on my page know that I don't go to church. I don't go to church at all. But I gained God in my heart many years ago. Many years ago I did. Exactly, Rachel. You do not have to walk through those church doors to be a good person. See, a lot of people they got church. I don't trust church. I'm sorry. You know what? I can give to a less fortunate person. I can give to a person that's standing in a line at the grocery store, and I put money on and give them money on their food. I can. There's so many other things that I can do. I can go and feed the less fortunate. Something I haven't did since last year. So now I'm in the country and I'm trying to find some less fortunate people, but you don't find them out there like that. So I'm gonna have to go back to Houston and go to somebody's house because it's within me. I got to do it. But it's going to be after I get well and God just, he's right there with me. You can give to a person. I'm just going to be honest with you all. And I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm not trying to discourage anyone about church. I'm talking about me, what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to give my money to that. I can go give my money to a less fortunate person, and I'm still giving you my 10%. Okay? There's no way in the world if I make $100,000 a year, I'm gonna give that church 10% of my $100,000 a year to help them to continue to live in a mansion and drive and ride around in helicopters and go party with P. Diddy. I'm not doing it. Why would I do that? That's why I don't trust them. I'm not giving you my 10%. I'd rather give my 10% to a less fortunate people, the less fortunate, rather to give my 10% to the church and be brainwashed every day, every Sunday. And again, I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm speaking about me, what I won't do. I'm not giving you my money. 10% of my paycheck from when I was working for the city of Houston, if I made $5,000, $10,000, $6,000 every 2 weeks, do you think that I'm getting ready to give the church 10% of my $6,000 every 2 weeks? Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. No. And they riding around in helicopters and rolling over there with P. Diddy. Y'all better be careful about where you pay your money, who you paying your money to. Real talk. I can buy somebody's groceries, and I'm still giving my 10%. I don't have to give it to the church, and I'm still giving my 10%. And I feel so good and so proud for what I can do. No one knows how ignorant you are until you open. Yep. Donna Rogers, you said wow, just wow. What is the wow, just wow about? Tell me what the wow, just wow about. That's all I want to. That's all I want to hear. Type in and tell me what you mean about wow, just wow. I'm not even gonna respond to it. And if I don't get a response from you, only thing I could think is that that's negative. Okay? Because I already stated I'm speaking of me. So we shouldn't be on here judge anyone. You just don't understand my concept. You don't have to slow down to catch up, Donna. You don't have to slow down to catch up. I said that I don't go to church. I don't go to church. And I refuse to give because I'm speaking the truth. Exactly, Denise. Um, I said because I don't go to church. I don't have to go to church. You're not slowing down. Well, maybe you might need to catch up a little bit because this is not my first time talking about this. And this is not my first time letting people know that I don't go to church. And this is not my first time letting people know that I don't have to give to a church my 10% to a church. I don't have to give my 10% to a church. Where they're driving Lincoln Continentals and all that and helicopters. Yeah. No one is ever. You can bow to worship. You can bow to giving your 10%. I'm not vowing for that. What I will do, I will vow to give my money to a less fortunate person. And with that being said, I will feed a less fortunate person before I give my money that goes into a church house to where they're doing any and everything. There's things that I want to say that I'm not going to say because I just got I have my own, and I'm stuttering right now because I really want to say what I really want to say, what I really want to say. Seriously, because don't nobody have to slow down to catch up to what I really want to say. But let me have my own beliefs, okay? There is more than one way to give. And there are good people who go to church. And there are good people who go to church, Kimberly. There are good people who go to church. But some of the people that go to church are the ones who's making it bad for the ones who don't go, who saw way back in the day. I ain't just see this just today, just yesterday, just last year or the year before. I've been seeing this. So that's what steers me away from it. But that's my belief. Don't nobody on here have to follow my belief. I'm just speaking upon me and how I feel and what I see. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue because and like I said probably about 5 times already, I'm not trying to discourage anyone in their life and what they do. I'm talking about me and what I'm not going to do. What I'm not going to do. I didn't get my blessings of buying my home from going to church because I wasn't going to church when I bought my house. I didn't get my blessings when I first got hired on with the city of Houston because I was going to church. I didn't get my blessings from church when I retired from the city of Houston. I wasn't going to church. I didn't get my blessings from selling my home because I was going to church. Because I wasn't going to church. I didn't get my blessings from day-to-day basis that of me living here on this earth from going to church. Because I wasn't going to church. Okay? I got my blessings through the grace of God. And I don't have to give 10% of my money for all the blessings that I received throughout these years of me being who I am and not who the next person want me to be. I don't have to go to church. And for a person not to understand, because a person don't have to slow down to catch up to what I'm saying. Seriously. I got my blessings through the grace of God, okay? People get it mixed up. I didn't get my blessings for the traveling that I did today, yesterday, day before yesterday. I didn't get my blessings dealing with my contractors that's over there at my house. I don't go to church. But I'm still getting those blessings, and you cannot take those blessings away from me. So I'm trying to let you know you don't have to go to church to be blessed, baby. You just have to have God in your heart, and you'll understand. I did 25 and a half years with my job, okay, where I retired, and I didn't go to church, and God still blessed me to retire. Okay? And I ain't go to church. So when people sit back and think you got to go to church to be blessed, no, boo, it don't work that way. Your blessings come from who you are and the things that you do in life and the things that you don't do in life. The people you help, the people you might not help, because he going to give you a reason to help a person, and he going to put it in your head not to help a person. He going to help you see what you need to see, and they're going to help you see what you don't need to see. And what I don't need to see is me giving my money, my 10% to the church. And I know I could still be blessed behind it. There's so many other things that I could say. I worked hard, Pat Coley. I worked hard. And Cole and Pat, let me rephrase that. I didn't work hard for my money. Okay? I really, really, really did not work hard for my money. Okay? So I'm not even going to sit here and agree with you on that part. But what I did, I worked for my money. Because, see, I didn't have to do a lot of work. My contractors did all the work. I just had to sit there and watch them and see what they was doing and make sure that they was putting the right materials in the ground and all that, and do the measurements and all that. They did all the work, all the underground, digging in the hole, going down there in the hole, and I'm standing on top of the hole and I'm watching them. I ain't work hard for my money, baby. But what I did do, I worked through the grace of God. And he helped me keep moving and moving and moving and moving. I'll never tell anyone that I worked hard, because I didn't work hard. And it's not because I'm a female. It's because of the line of work that I had. All I had to do was oversee, take measurements, do paperwork, sit down and do the paperwork. So I'm not going to tell anyone that I worked hard, and I didn't. Yes. And let me tell you all something, Ramona. All the years that I worked back then, when I was raising my daughters, I was kind of like struggling back then. I was, I wasn't working for the city then. I was working for a grocery store, you know, going to beauty school, and trying to better, make my life better, getting skills, trying to get skills. But actually, go to boo, Francis, and I did my part. Even if I'm stepping on somebody's toes, that means that their toes need to be stepped on. Because every life is life. People want life to be a fairy tale. Life is not a fairy tale. And if a person's not understanding where I'm coming from, hey, I can't help that. Eva Robinson, I can't help it. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything with anyone. I'm not going to sit on here and pretend that I am somebody that I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I go to church every Sunday and I give all this and I give all that, and I don't. But what I will tell you is I don't go to church and I still give and I still get blessed. Okay? That's what I will tell you through the grace of God. If anybody ever listened to me talk and people have asked me, you retired? I retired at the age of 55 years old. I retired in 2019 from the city of Houston as an inspector. So if a person sit back and you retired, yes, I did. At the age of 55 years old. That's nothing but a pure blessing. Okay? And that's nothing but me not, I didn't go to church. All right? I didn't have to go to church to be blessed to retire at the age of 55 years old. Stop playing with me. I wouldn't care what a person think. Look here, Harry Williams. You said you still work hard, my dear, but guess what? Whatever I do right now, boo, Facebook don't have benefits. Facebook don't have benefits, but I still have benefits. I still collect a check, 2, 3 checks every month. And my benefits, medical, is paid for. So while you trying to say you still work hard, boo, you still work hard, for whatever I do, I can work at my own pace, okay? So you don't need to be worried about me working hard. I've only worked hard within these past few months. All right? Compare that to from 2019. All right? And I'm still good. And and I'm handling things very well. So I don't know if you're trying to be funny. My life is not hard, boo. And I never worked hard. You want to take these last 3 months as working hard? You sound like a hater. That's what you sound like. But you're going to be all right when all your swelling go down. And I do it by choice. And I do it by choice. You still work hard, boo. And I will tell them. Sound like some real hating going on. But I'm gonna be the one to tell you, you can't change my life. You can't change my story. And you cannot change the boundaries that God has brought to me and gave me. I'm going to always do what I do. Can you prepare? You think about, I retired in 2019 and you want to say you still work hard. So I retired in 2019, right? The hardest work that I did, the hardest work that I did was from 3 months ago. And if it wasn't for me breaking my foot, I will still handle that, because you want to know why? I am a go-getter. Something that you will never, ever, ever be able to take away from me. I'm a go-getter. I've been doing this for years, boo. I smell a hater also, Golden. I've been doing this for years, boo. Why you worried? I'm going to leave you on here so you can continue to listen. Because you sound like you came from that other side, but you're going to be all right when all your swelling go down. I tell people all the time, life is not what you want it to be. Life is what you make it. You want your life to be good, your life will be good. You want your life to be bad, it'll be bad. But for you, the one who just said you still work hard, baby, I don't work hard. I work smart. I work smart. I love people like you. They come on and think that you are intimidating me. You cannot intimidate me. Go find somebody else's page to go to, because I will talk to you in a nice and nasty way. Boo. And that work I do it well. I don't work hard. I work smart. Smart enough for me to go and pay for my own place and not have a mortgage while you sitting on here talking about you still work hard. Boo, I don't work hard. I work smart. And I'm leaving you on here so you can continue to talk, because I'm ashamed you for every question and everything that you put on my page. I'm ashamed you and make you crawl up under a rock and wish you wouldn't have never said anything. Oh, I'm gonna check him, because he want to come on here and think he telling me something. You still work hard. I could travel hard too, right? I travel hard too. I travel real hard. I do things when I want to do it. Because, see, I don't have nobody like you, boo, to answer to. A hater. You're going to be all right when all your swelling go down. You kind of swole right now. Cheeks, looking like a hamster. You know how them hamsters they fill their food, they cheeks up full of food. All them seeds all up in their cheeks. That's exactly what you looking like, boo. Now come on back with something else. Come on, cause I got you 100%. And again, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And I'm going to still continue to talk. Working hard. Whoo! People that work hard can't travel the way I do, boo. Working hard with a smile on my face, boo. And happy, boo. Oh, Lordy, have mercy. Absolutely. You got anything else you want to say? Boo. Y'all be trying to come on people on the next person on somebody's live and think that you put them little slick lines up in there and them little slick 3, 4, 5 words up in there and think that a person don't catch on to what you talking about. You don't have to slow down to catch up to what I'm talking about, boo. Trust and believe. You don't have to slow down. Hey, Latanya Graham. No, it's just like people they think it's okay, you know. If you have someone that come on and they say something out of the ordinary and they think that they just got your upper hand and you might not see they comment. There's a lot of comments that I don't see. I was just talking to one of the supporters tonight that there's a lot of comments that I don't see because there's the comments that I don't see are the ones that God don't want me to see. But he will show me the ones that I need to see so that I can address the ones that need to be addressed. But for majority of them, there's sometimes every now and then I go and for the record, for some of you, for the record, if you think that I go on my page and look at every nick and cranny of messages that come on and people leaving messages, I don't. Every now and then I go and I look and because I can see it coming across my screen and I might tap on it. If there's anything that's negative, trust and believe I'm going to address you in my own way. What makes you think that oh, I forgot because we're not face to face. You're 25,000 miles away, or I'm just saying, or 2,000 miles away, or 4,000 miles away. So you feel that you have the upper hand on someone to talk mess to someone that you don't even know. But do you all know that it makes you all look like you're backing up like a crawfish? Because you don't even know the person that you're talking mess to. You're just saying things. But guarantee you, if you was in that person's face, you will never, ever be able to get by with what you're saying without repercussions. Some people need to understand. Some people need to really, truly understand that it's not about you. I'm not here to try to defame anyone. I will never. And there's many things, many pages that I look at. I'm not getting ready to get on there. There may be something that I don't like. I'm not getting ready to go on that page and say, "Oh, you look this, you look that." You know what I'm do? I'm just gonna scroll on to the next one. Sometimes people think they want to put their name out there. They want their name because they want to see how many likes they're going to get off of what they're saying about the next person. It's not that serious. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. So you all Because some people can take it the way they want to take it. Some people can feel the way that they want to feel. And I'm going to continue to say the things that I want to say. I may have lost maybe 500, I'm just saying, hypothetically saying, 500 people tonight. But it's not going to make a difference to me because I'm still going to stand my ground and be who I am, not who someone wants me to be, want me to be. Or I can lose 30 people tonight. I'm still going to be who I am and not who someone wants me to be. Okay? Because they're not understanding what I'm talking about. Because they want me to go to church and give 10%, like they giving 10%. Where they do that? It's called to each his own. You do me, and I'm going to continue to do me. You do you, and I'm going to continue to do me. Bottom line, you do you, I'm going to continue to do me. I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm just saying what I won't do. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. That's like being a follower. Oh, because you give 10%, I'm gonna give 10%. Because you go because you might be able to ride on a helicopter. I'm gonna ride on a helicopter, but you better try to figure out which way, what direction that helicopter is going in. That's what you need to pay attention to. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Whoo. Life is not what you want it to be. Life is what you make it. You want your life to be good, it's going to be good. You want your life to be bad, it's going to be bad. I'm going to get off of here, you all. I enjoyed this conversation tonight. Exactly. Don't come back. Don't come with no negativity, Ramona. Avis, Kathy. Exactly, Avis. And I'm going to continue to be me. I can't be trying to run behind somebody else. When I gotta make sure my stuff is together before I try to run behind somebody and think that I can be like somebody else. No, you gotta find yourself first. See, it took years for me to find myself. Now it's somebody else's turn. Find yourself first. Hey, Colonel Lewis, good night, boo. Shirley, and it's not none of their business how I use my money, but you know what? Sometimes it's good to let people to know how they can use their money wisely, okay? How they can use it wisely. Ugh, I just want to know how you get that? How do you get me not giving 10% of my money? Marion, it's none of their business how you use your money. That part. And it's not none of their business, Shirley. It's not none of their business. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Baby. All right, Stephanie. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I gave y'all the joke about the dogs. That was a real joke, for real. That really did happen. Don't think that I was telling no story, but that really did happen when it came to those little dogs, for real. But they all right now. They all right. It done went down, gave them a little milk. Baby, it's time for me to go. I am so happy I had the opportunity to come in here tonight because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to come on. But thank you all for sharing. Thank you, Golden Brooks. Hey, Golden. Hello, Denise. Hello, Golden Brooks. Thank you. I know that you're classy and wise. I try my best. I got it. I get it from my mother. Yes, there's a lot that has probably inboxed me, but and I'm so sorry, and I just truly want to apologize. But there's nothing that I can do about me breaking my foot and me having to shut it down for a couple of months, my seasonings for a couple of months. I just ask everyone to bear with me. You all be careful, be great. You and Carolyn are real. She get it from her mama. We're just two different people. We do two different people. But I'm yarning, and I thank you all. We're gonna get up tomorrow. We're gonna have a blessed and wonderful day. There's another story that I want to tell you all, but I'm gonna have to tell you all that story another time. Might not ever be able to tell you all that story because that person might watch my page. Her daughter might be on my page. Baby, it is funny. But much love. I gotta go. I'm gonna hip you all up on the other half one day. We're gonna have to do a group chat with that one right there. That was funny too. Much love. Y'all have a good night. Much love, everyone. Y'all be good.